TV. So Tyson Fury, he has nowhere to run now. His fight for December 5th against Agit Kabayel has been canceled. He's no longer going to be having that fight. Everyone said he's moving. There's a narrative. Wilder isn't fighting. Fury's already has another fight. He's moving on. He's moving on. He's gonna fight. He's already got fights lined up. Bless you. You're welcome. He got all these fights lined up, and everyone was just riding it. And all of a sudden, Wilder, he starts breaking in silence. Wilder starts presenting the facts that we all had already previously seen. The silence started eating everyone up. The hypocrisy started showing itself. People started banding together and really coming together and creating our own force to expose this injustice in boxing. And it's just major news that Tyson Fury's fight in December 5th has been canceled via the mediation being enacted in the trilogy contract. And that's literally some amazing news, for the LDBC, because we're trying to see the equality. We want justice for Wilder, and we can't wait to see how this thing ends up. Shout out to that judge that took on that mediation case, because he did the right thing. Right now what's going on is Deontay Wilder is winning. That judge didn't play no games. Tyson Fury had to cancel the fight. Now the trilogy rematch is on and is going to be taking place in 2021 springtime. It can't get much better than this. The fight we've all been waiting for. The fight I've been waiting for since I've started, the boxing part of my YouTube channel. So this is one of the most major things that have occurred. Recently, back to back, coming off of hearing, Tyson Fury having HGH, that human growth hormone, and how big he looked, and just all these different details that have been emerging. Early on, I remember different reports, especially from Blue Blood Sports TV, when he was reporting something about the A and the B samples that were coming back from Tyson Fury's testing, because they do that before major fights. They test both of the guys. They said something was funny about him, something wasn't fully adding up. And they didn't get the results back. It was unclear, and they heard from a little birdie, I think, from young Pharaoh, where he was saying that some samples were dirty. And so that's not the first time. In the Klitschko fight, he was on PED, aka performance enhancing drugs. But I'm not here just to reiterate all of the facts and evidence that we already know about his cheating ways. I'm here to just let you know that Deontay Wilder is winning. Everything that every hater has said has not come to light, and the exact opposite has, that I've been trying to explain to everyone, that the truth was going to come out, has come out, and is coming out. That it was going to be taken into the court of law, and something was going to happen. And now we got the trilogy match. What would have been better is if true justice was served, but at least now we're getting some form of justice with the third fight. Deontay Wilder has a full-on chance to completely reclaim vengeance and avenge himself and his own legacy, despite being completely cheated against. And that's going to be one of the greatest things that any of us could possibly witness in our lifetime in a boxing ring. So stay tuned. We're going to keep you updated on this legendary trilogy rematch between Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. This is going to be the biggest fight in boxing history. Subscribe to MCTV. I'm going to keep y'all tuned in on every bit of this. Once again, I said I'm going to do some lives too. We're going to be getting there soon too.